7 Benefits of using high-quality paint in your house. Dear friends, when you are painting your home, whether you are painting the interior of your home or the exterior, one element remains an everyday necessity: the paint itself. Of course, there is a big difference between paint that is meant to be used on the exterior and paint that is used on the interior, but there are many degrees of quality. Though some people think the only difference between higher quality paint and lower quality paint is the price, there is so much more to it than that. Here are 7 benefits of using high quality paint in the house. 1. Easier to apply touch-ups. Although we would ideally want to believe that a paint job will look good up until it's time to apply the next coat, it is occasionally necessary to do touch-up work. When you use higher quality paint initially, the touch-ups that you need to apply are considerably easier to apply. 2. Conceals better. Normally, people that are painting their interiors have the choice of either keeping the same color or moving to another color entirely. Most often, the people that go to another color are doing so because they want to update the look or they don't like the look of the color that was there in the first place. When you use higher quality paint, the new color conceals the older color significantly better, and you won't see the older color nearly as easily. 3. Easier to apply. One of the things that costs the most in your painting project relates to time, specifically the time that it takes to carry out your painting project. Higher quality paint is considerably easier to apply than lower quality paint, so you will be spending a lot less time painting. Therefore, the overall cost of the project is a bit lower than if you were to use lower quality paint. When you apply the paint, you will be less likely to notice the marks that can be left behind by paint brushes and paint rollers. 4. Resistant to mildew. Higher quality paint is more resistant to mildew than lower quality paint, which is quite a significant aspect of it in itself, as mildew is rather an unpleasant thing to have to deal with. Mildew also causes a number of health issues, so having a paint that is more resistant to mildew is good for helping you in avoiding these issues. The higher quality paints have been incorporated into the ingredients that make the paints resistant to mildew. 5. Slower to fade over time. Higher quality paint is slower to fade over the life of the paint job, which is good because you will not want to have to repaint nearly as soon as you have higher quality paint. It's also appreciable when you have a paint job that looks better for a more extended period. 6. Lasts longer. Generally speaking, the higher quality paint that you have, the longer it will last. The good thing about paint lasting longer is that the longer you have to go without painting again, the lower your overall cost will be. 7. Fewer coats of paint. When you use a lower quality of paint, you will likely spend a lot more than you think you will have to do to having to apply more than one coat of paint. Of course, the best indicator of how many coats of paint you will need rests in how the paint job looks to you when each coat of paint has dried. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For getting more useful and interesting information, subscribe to Engineer AJ Ladd's channel How to Make My House.